I am stupid. I am stupid not. I am stupid. I am stupid not. I am stupid. I am stupid not. So, I goofed up. So I got the new Amazon business going here. And I'll break these while I'm talking to you. But this will show you the importance of testing everything before you go on a long print, because these were only two walls and 10% infill, which is fine on a lot of things, but I'm using PLA matte on this for one, and this is going underneath of a tape gun. So basically this goes on your wall like this, and then the tape gun sits like that on top of it, and it works out really good, but it needs to be strong. It needs to be strong. So the tape gun sits like that off your wall. Because if this is on the wall and I were to lift up like this, I am going to crack it just like that. So I could see the customers being very upset with me sending that order. So we've moved on since then. But yeah, this is not ideal, not what you're looking for in a mount to be that light, that sensitive. And what I can do right there is probably put a chamfer, not even probably, or a fillet going along the bottom edge there, and that's going to handle that. It's going to take care of it completely. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. So I'll probably end up redesigning this to make a Mark II, or I can do it so it goes all the way up like this, and then the screw holes come in and are recessed apart from it. But this goes to show you, really, you gotta test your stuff. I think I made, I don't know, 150 pieces or so. So I'm really enjoying the Amazon FBA swig. I made a whole bunch of holders for the Fanttik car vacuum. It just mounts to the wall. It's kind of I got a vacuum up here. This you can see that all the accessories and stuff. So this is gonna mount this particular vacuum's accessories and all that as well. But yeah, so this is an Amazon FBA piece. And actually most of them I did with this top Hilbert curve, which I really like. It looks really great. So that's probably what I'll send in. But I got that, and then I'm sending in also the you gotta imagine the drill is here. My wife's using it right now, but the Hoto drill goes right here, and then it also holds drill attachments. Holds 1/4-inch drill attachments up top. So that's pretty sweet, and that's what I'm making right now on all those machines. So that's going to go into Amazon. So it's going to be those first two things going into Amazon. I'm waiting on packaging. I'm waiting on little labels and everything. I'm trying to do it as minimal as possible. Here's a question for you guys, for Amazon. Do you think, would you get pissed? I think there's enough screws in the world, for one. Two, I don't know. I see that there's potentially liability issues with screws. Three, I don't know what they're screwing something into. Four, I don't want to waste the money. 5, I don't want to waste the packaging time for screws. So there's a lot of reasons why I don't want to include screws with this stuff, although it's going to be screw mountable. How would you guys feel about getting a package with no mounting screws? I wouldn't care, but I don't know. I'm wondering, is that over a line with no mounting screws? Would you guys write a bad review? For something like this, I don't know. I really don't know. It's a good question, but man, yeah, I'm genuinely curious on whether or not I should include screws, because it's a big commitment over the life of the company. I'd really rather not include any mounting hardware and just be as clear as I can about that in the listing, because I truly feel like there's enough there's enough screws, and if not, man, take the opportunity to go get some. That'd be amazing, But yeah, what do you guys think? What's your thinking on that? If you got something that requires screws to mount and it didn't have screws, would you be pissed if you didn't get any? Genuine question for the audience. I don't know if I would or not. I don't know. I don't know if my first thinking would be like, oh dang, that was cheap of them, or what. I don't know. I mean, do I get something out of the package and then go get my own screws? I usually do. I don't typically use the screws that are sent with something anyway, but I'm not sure that I've gotten many things that I mount that doesn't have screws. But then again, if I buy something from the store, something to mount that's from the store, I don't have screws. Do I? Do you have screws when you go to the store and you buy like a shelf? You don't have screws. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, I guess you'd say, because people don't have any. There's no Amazon rating. It won't stop you from buying it. The question is, will it spur on bad reviews? That's the question. I mean, I would highly doubt it would stop anybody from buying it, especially if it's the only mount, or if it's beating other mounts in price or function or whatever. But real question for you guys: what would you do if you bought from Amazon and you got something you didn't have mounting screws? Would you care? I really appreciate it. This is Snail. This is episode number 3 of Mount 3D LLC. The paperwork has gone through. The business is up. I'm waiting on shipping supplies to send these vacuum cleaner mounts off. I know it's a strange first mount, but man, there's gonna be a lot of strange mounts probably for strange things. That Fanttik vacuum cleaner sells 30,000 units a month. I've got it up on Maker World if you want to print it for free right now. Boosts are appreciated. Thank you. But yeah, so I don't know how long it takes for Amazon to update once I send this to them. I've got a fulfillment center relatively close to me, but I don't even know how that works yet. I haven't sent anything in. I just learned last night. I was on chat with them, and I learned that I didn't need to get a GTIN or all these. The acronyms are fresh to me again, so I need to GTIN. I think it's called, whatever, or I don't need to go to. I don't think I need to go to GS1 and get new barcodes, UPCs, and all that crap. I really hope I don't, because that'd be expensive and it's a lot to maintain. It's just generic. I don't need to have barcodes, but I wanted to get it in the Amazon system and to be tracked and trackable and all that. So I think Amazon, as far as I'm tracking, it is Amazon barcodes or Amazon. Give me 1 second. Look it up. Yeah, Amazon barcode label requirements. So it's basically a barcode that I can use with Amazon. It's exclusively for their tracking purposes and all that kind of stuff. Like, you ever see those little tags on just like a clear? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send it in a like a clear plastic black bag, and this a little label on there. Um, that's going to be the typical packaging, and I really don't want it. It's screws. It's something to pack. It's something extra to pack. Um, and it's something that can break the packaging. There's a whole bunch of considerations with screws. Or I have to print a new holder, but even then, it is a lot of time with screws, total over the whole network of things. I would rather charge $1 less and keep a happy customer than include screws. I know that's nuts, but that's almost where I'm at. At scale, because that is one thing at scale that would be extremely annoying. Excuse me. I want to sell products that are. I want to sell products that I can take off the machine and throw in a bag, and send to Amazon very quick. That is the idea, and the prices can compensate for that. That's really no problem, because I'm going to save time in shipping, and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm excited about it. Join Snail for this journey. That's me. But yeah, smash subscribe, smash like, and I really want to get going on this Amazon stuff. I'm excited to send this first batch, and I'm probably I'll be with you when I'm packaging that. And yeah, take this lesson and check your stuff. Measure twice, cut once, or whatever. Learn from my mistakes. But I make a lot of those in especially in manufacturing stuff and all that. But I mean, the key is definitely to test quick and early, your parts, and then you'll be fine. Just you know what you're doing, and other people don't, so they're gonna break your stuff if it's easy and out of spec to do. So yeah, that's a lesson for me, and I'm making this video for me to remind me in the future when I'm making this mistake again. So I appreciate it. God bless you. Jesus loves us most. Let's everybody remember that. And write down in the comments what you're most thankful to Jesus for today. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for this new business, but really I'm thankful for my family. I don't say thank you to Jesus enough for the family that He's given me. So I appreciate them, and I want to spend more time appreciating them in 2025. So write down in the comments what you appreciate. What you appreciate Jesus doing for you most this year. Obviously, the cross is an easy one, and we all appreciate Him for that. Shout Him out in the comments for what He did on the cross for our salvation. Absolutely. And anything else. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys watching this, following Snail, and God bless. See ya.